The spark igniter on my GE Adora gas range is stuck. It keeps sparking after the burner lights and won't stop when the knob is turned to off. I have turned the stove off at the breaker and back on, but the igniter is still sparking. Help.
Hello, and thank you for using this service. I'll be helping you with your problem today. So this issue almost always means that somehow one of the burner switches below the burner knobs got wet, whether it was from boiling over or cleaning the cooktop. This is a common problem and you can continue using the oven for now, but it won't stop clicking until everything dries out, hopefully. Once you're done using the oven, just turn the circuit breaker off and let it sit for 24 hours and the spark switches dry out. Once the oven dries out, it should stop clicking, but if not, then the spark switch that failed would need to be replaced. Below is a link to the spark switch assembly that you'd need to order and replace if for some reason the issue doesn't resolve itself when trying to allow it to dry out. Click here for switch assembly.
Just to clarify, when you refer to the burner switches below the burner knobs, are you talking about the control knobs on the front of the stovetop, or do you mean the little knob where the spark is generated? I thought I'd try using a hairdryer to speed the drying process, but I want to make sure I'm working on the correct spot. Thanks.
I am talking about the spark switches which slides over the shaft that the knobs on the front of the stove attach to. The control panel behind the knobs would need to be removed to access the switches. Do no bother trying out use a hairdryer. Many have tried this, including myself, and it just doesn't work. Because water gets inside the switch and the hairdryer can't dry inside the switch, it just takes time.
You're right about the hairdryer. I just tried it and it's no help. Now I'm wondering, since the igniter that's firing is for the griddle, and I don't need that often, is there a simple way to disconnect that switch and continue to use the stove without having to listen to the popping sound? It may be above my skill level, but if it's just a matter of a simple disconnect, I can probably handle it.
There is not a way to disconnect just one switch, unfortunately. It comes as an assembly because all the switches are wired in line with one another. If one fails, they all fail. If you remove one switch, they all stop working.
Okay. Thanks for your help.
No problem, and I wish you only the best. If you need anything else, just let me know. You can continue asking follow-up questions at no additional charge after rating my service if you still need assistance.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert, now visit JustAnswer.com/YTHI.